my channel, it's Lauren, and welcome to the very long-awaited college apartment tour. Now, I know you've been waiting for 2 years for this apartment tour. I'm sorry. It's worth the wait. It is totally worth the wait. We're not going to mention that I have already graduated college and now I'm moving out of my apartment in, 2 weeks. But by the time you're watching this video, I am already moved out of my apartment. And one of the reasons why I waited this long to share my apartment tour was because of security and privacy reasons. I had a ton of people when I made my empty apartment tour and started posting more things about my apartment. More and more people were DMing me and commenting and posting online my actual address. Distinctly. And personally, my safety and my privacy is way more important than getting an apartment tour up. So that is why I have decided to post this apartment tour after I am out of my apartment. So I'm going to be sharing my apartment name, where it's located, and everything like that, because obviously by the time you're watching this, I'm already out. I have no ties or connections to this apartment whatsoever. I am already moved into my new apartment, and I swear I'll share a little bit more about that and actually do a tour before I actually move out. But if you're new here, my name is Lauren. I used to go to the University of Alabama, and this was my college apartment for junior and senior year. I get a ton of questions asking why I didn't live in my sorority house for junior and senior year, and basically it was just because I wanted my own space. At Alabama, you can't get your own room in a sorority house, and I knew that I wanted my own bathroom, I wanted my own kitchen, my own room, and I also wanted a workspace as well. So we're going to be hopping right on into this video. I'm going to kind of give you an overview and like the name of my apartment, especially like if you're moving to Tuscaloosa and you want to have like, I don't know, apartment details and all that stuff. I can definitely tell you about them now. But let's go ahead, hop into this video, and let me show you my college apartment.
That you got a lot of heartbreak history, but I'ma make it all a memory if you go.
So I lived in the Tower Apartments, which is located in downtown Tuscaloosa, and I am living in the newly renovated area. I want to say it's actually newly built, like this is built onto the actual building. It was really convenient. The price point really, it wasn't that bad considering the other Tuscaloosa apartments. Like, I don't know why people jack up the prices of apartments in college towns, but they do. It's just their hobby, I suppose. But rent wasn't really that bad. We did go through a management shift and change. I'm not too big of a fan of either of them, to be honest. I don't really know what one I like or dislike more. I've just had issues a lot with my neighbor, and again, it was a big privacy and safety thing for me with all of that. I'm not going to get into much detail, but the front office really wasn't of any help, even though she literally was harassing me and accusing me of things and posing as like the front office and telling me that the front office told her things when the front office never did. So I will say that's kind of weird. We also used to have a security guard, and we no longer have that anymore. So you're just, I guess, like out of luck. I did end up actually getting a security system in my apartment as well as a Ring doorbell, which got a lot of the footage and the proof that I needed on my neighbor and any sort of safety, privacy concerns I had while living here. It sucks that I even have to say that, but given that I post literally everything about my private life on the internet, it became more of an importance of my safety than literally anything else. Something I will say as you're watching this tour is that my bedroom and my office do not have windows in them, and it actually sucked. I hated it for the past 2 years. It was quite frankly the least favorite thing about my apartment. I love my apartment overall. I think that my overall experience with my apartment has been pretty well. Anytime I needed maintenance requests, they were really on top of it. Besides when I had that leak in my bathroom and it took them 4 months and it like molded and it was really gross, and people told me that I should get like, what is that test to see like if you have not pneumonia. I sound stupid right now, but you know what I mean. Like get the wall. I don't know. Anyways, my overall experience is it's really great, and it's a really great location. I literally walk to so many different places while living here, so 10 out of 10 for location. Just several other things kind of bugged me, which I don't really want to get into it on this video because this isn't what this video is about. It's about showing you my apartment, but that is something you will notice about the no windows. I hate it just as much as you. I agree, it's a fire hazard. There is nothing I can do about it, so just keep that in mind as you're going through. I did live in a 2-bedroom apartment, or I guess still living as of this video being filmed. Lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. One obviously is my bedroom, which I film most of my things in. The second one is my office, and I put that in the front of the apartment because this apartment is very, very loud. I will say you can always hear people outside. You can hear people in the hallway. There's bars right behind this apartment too, so it also is very loud when late at night and people are going out and partying. My room is pretty quiet given that it's right next to my living room and kind of cushioned from the hallway with that office right there. And then my living room is on this side of me. I don't know, so many people DM me and they're like, I think I know your layout of your apartment. Creepy, I know. But if you thought you knew, it literally is just a long hallway, and I swear that's like where most of my square footage went, is this stupid long hallway. But it goes my office, my bedroom, and then my living room / kitchen area. So let's go ahead, hop on up, and let me show you the entryway and then just show you the rest of the apartment. Okay, so we're going to be starting at the back of my door. So this is my front door. This was the only door that I had. Don't mind all this, that was like just security things, but I did want to make it feel more welcoming, so I put like this little wreath on there. This is actually the wreath that I used in my sorority house, and I just thought it was so cute with this little thing that says stay a while, and it was really easy to put like this little command knob right here. This is just where I put my keys. Now, if this is my front door, this is like my little welcoming station, and then this is my office right here, which we'll go into shortly. But this is like a little welcome station area. I found this like little angel wing portrait at HomeGoods, and I thought it was so cute. And then this is where I always keep my purses. These are like my favorite purses that I normally use, so I just keep them right here. It's really easy. Most of my things are just like right here, right when I walk in the door. And then I also have this like little shoe organizer right next to my front door, so it's like easy access for everything. Then moving on to one of my favorite parts of my apartment is this gallery wall. So as you can see, this wall was just blank, and I decided like right when I moved in that I wanted it to be a gallery wall. I think that it turned out beautiful, and I love being able just to walk through my hallway. My hallway is really, really long, and to see like all of these pictures and memories. And I got this like little sofa from HomeGoods and just put like a little pillow on it. I never sit here. It really is just for looks. Then I also have like this little green plant, but I think that this turned out really cute. And like I said, this is one of my favorite parts of my apartment. Just unfortunately, I never show it because it has no light. Like you can see it's like so dark back here because there's no windows. So this is the little gallery wall. Also, I put the April Fool's photo of Will and I when we modeled for the Charleston Wedding Company right up there, and I think it's so funny because everyone who walks in sees like our wedding photo, and I think it's just so good. So as you can see, the hallway is really, really long. It's basically like a runway, but I do have this little Prada sign right here. I'm not going to turn on the hallway lights just yet because the light does glare into that. I think this is a really good addition because this wall was just blank, and I also have the thermostat. And then right here is a little storage room. We're not going to go in there because it's very, very messy, but it is pretty spacious. And then the top part is like the water heater, so you have that bottom part for storage. And this room right here, we have the washer and dryer, which I will show you because it's just a washer and dryer. They are double stacked, and I do have these things on the side. These have been lifesavers. Since I can't really have like a full laundry room, I am able to put my little dryer sheets right here, my lint, and then anything that I need to do my laundry right there. I also decided with my laundry room to have this little rack right here for me to hang my clothes. This does come off, but it's just like a little thing on top, so that also saved me some space. And now we're moving on into the living room and the kitchen. This is like a really quick overview of what it looks like. The sun is setting, so it's a little bit difficult, but I will go more into detail about each room in just a minute. But this is a little overview, and I absolutely loved my view this whole 2 years of living here. This was the view, and it was absolutely beautiful. Like the sun sets, like I said, right here. So it was amazing for sunset pictures and just like relaxing throughout the night. So this is right where we walked through. This is the hallway back here. This is the laundry room. And then now we're getting into the living room space. And I do have this mirror right here. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely love it. It's like an Anthropologie dupe, and I just think it's so cute. Right when we walk this way, I will show you where like my desk area was. So here is my desk, and I actually made this a little working and desk area because you will soon see that my extra room in my bedroom has no window. So it was kind of hard to work in there or do anything significant because I just wasn't around natural light. So I decided to do this probably like, I don't know, 9 months ago. I decided to put this all together. I have this beautiful art piece on the wall that I think added a lot to the room. I always have like my Stanley cup right here to refill some water. And I also keep blankets like right down here in this like little bin. But this is a really nice area for me just to sit down and edit for the day. I like to keep like a little candle. I always have fresh flowers. That is something that is like a fun fact about me, is I love fresh flowers. I think that they just add so much to a room. I really like putting them together, shopping for them. So I love having fresh flowers, especially on my desk, and they just thrive out in this room since there are so many windows. This also is like a really, really comfy chair. So I love just sitting here and doing all of my work. And I also love it because right next to it is Elle's Corner. This is going to be a little bit hard to show you because, like I said, the sun's going down, so the lighting isn't like superb right now. But I did buy Elle this tower right before I got her, and I think it's just so precious, and she loves it. She absolutely loves sitting up here on this little perch. She loves watching the sunset and watching people. The good thing about living in downtown for her is that there's always people outside normally. Like there's always cars moving, people walking, dogs outside. Like she loves just watching things outside. Normally what I would do is I would just like, I don't know if you can hear that. That does happen when people have like loud basses. And there's also bars behind the street. So those bars do get pretty loud at night. Like especially like when school is in season. Normally I would like to lift all these blinds up and just have her look out because she can see better, or at least I think she can see better when the blinds aren't like right in her face. Her toys are always just randomly dispersed throughout too. I have a few just kind of dangling right here, just to help her play. And then she also has her little couch over here. This is a little better look at her corner. This is a little toy I like to put down if she is really wanting to play, but I have something to do. This is like something with like a little ball that goes throughout it. This is her little sofa, and yes, she actually does use her sofa and she thrives on it, especially because as you can see, the sun is hitting right here. The sun sets literally right in that corner, so she likes to curl up in like a little ball and just enjoy the sunset. She also has a little water fountain thing, and she thrives off of it, and now she's bougie and won't drink regular water. Right here is my like little bar cart area. I really wanted a bar cart in my apartment, but I didn't like the bar cart look. So I decided to do like a bar cabinet instead. And all inside of here are like my wine glasses, champagne flutes, shot glasses, extra wine, champagne, liquor. All of that was in here, which was really, really great if I had an event that night or I wanted to host anything. Everything could be down here where people could also look in here and see the alcohol that I had and knew what kind of cocktails we could make. Obviously, I'm a big champagne girl. I love champagne, and I got this little press for champagne. So people always try testing it. I'm like, I wish that is how it worked, but I really like this setup. I actually just got this for Christmas, so this is like kind of a new addition, but I love keeping my little champagne bottles. I'm also a red wine girly, so I love to keep little red wine there. And then this wall, actually, I'll back you up so you can see it. This is done with wallpaper, and I actually almost broke my hand putting this up. I'll tell you the story. So these are very high ceilings. I don't know how tall these ceilings actually are. They're like 10 or 12 feet. Maybe even, no, it has to be more than that, right? Well, maybe not. I'm 5'7". But anyways, as you can see, the wallpaper literally went up there, and I had to buy a ladder to get up there, okay? So this wall, I had my friend Ella over, and she was trying to help me, but it really was like I was getting aggravated. So she was sitting down, and I was trying to put all of this wallpaper up. I also have a neon sign that says champagne, but that has only been lit one time because there is no plug here. The closest plug is in the hallway. So if I wanted to plug that in, it had to be like the cord, like through the hallway, and I just didn't like that. But I was done hanging up this wallpaper. I brought down the ladder, and it was one of those ladders that like are small, but like you extend it to be tall. So we had extended it to be tall. And when we went to go extend it down, it literally like hit my hand, and I had this huge bruise and mark on my hand. It happened so quickly. This probably sounds so dramatic. It literally happened so quickly. I was petrified that I had just sliced my finger or hand opened, like something was missing, but we were fine. Everything was good. But I did also add this mirror right here because I feel like it kind of helped bounce light off from the windows into my living room. Speaking of my living room, that is where we're moving right now, and I'm about to be shutting blinds for just a really quick minute so it's not as backlit and you can see it a little bit better. Okay, There we go. Now you can kind of see the furniture and everything a little bit better. Right when I moved into this apartment, so obviously I didn't tour it, so I didn't know the actual space of it. And I was so nervous that none of my things would fit. I actually bought a couple more things to come in here and it just didn't work out. But when I was moving in and I set this up, it looks so much bigger than what this is. And I really, really like this space. This is probably my favorite space in the whole entire apartment is my living room because I always look at my kitchen too. So I'm going to be moving around to show you a little bit of my favorite parts about my living room. So these chairs right here are actually from Walmart.com. I was so impressed with myself when I found these two chairs. I really, really like them and I'm really sad that I have to sell them because I don't think I'm going to use them again. But just the other weekend when Maddie was here, I actually put these two like facing each other and made like a little love seat almost for me like to lay on. She was like laying on my couch, so I laid on these. And I really, really love these colors. I love like the baby pinks with the neutral like off-whites. I just definitely based... Ella's about to get up on our tower. Are you about to get up there? No? Because I said something? Hello? Anyways, I really, really like these chairs and I like it because not a lot of people have like colorful furniture pieces all the time. So I really like this like little addition. And then this is my couch right here. This couch I bought from a local business in my hometown actually. So I wanted a very specific couch, but every time I went to go look for a couch that I had in my head, every single place was like, no, you're not gonna get it for like 6 months. And I had no idea that's how couches worked. Maybe it's just the places I was going, I don't know. But they actually had this on the floor ready to sell and it was the only thing like on the floor ready to sell. And it was literally perfect. I loved it. It is kind of uncomfy now. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot more comfier when I bought it. So I will be selling this also. But I also just love having like little feather pillows so I can like do like a little chop, have my Barefoot Dreams blanket right there. And then I do have this little lamp. This little feather lamp is from Home Goods and people ask me about it all the time. People that were close in my life hated this little lamp thing, okay? They were like, that's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. And when I posted it online, everyone liked it. And I was like, see, other people like this lamp. But it's just like a little gold feather lamp. I definitely like went with like pink, whites, and golds for my living room. Then this right here is my coffee table. Got it on Amazon. I really, really like this coffee table. It was a little hard to keep clean at times because it is glass and see-through. But I did pair it with like this little marble top with some like decoration books. Got these fun little coasters that match everything. And I always have a candle lit. And look, I don't know if you can really tell, but this is like a little squirrel. It's a little thing to hold your candle. And I got it for like Christmas. And my mom was like, oh, you can use it in the fall. I was like, no, Mom, we're going to be using it literally year round. This is the last little area of my living room. And I had this envision for a while. Like I knew whatever apartment I was going to end up in, I wanted these two tall things. So I had these. I got them from Walmart, I think like in 2017. I got them from Walmart and I love them. I think they're amazing and they're they're perfect little display shelves. So I had these in my hometown like childhood room and I knew I wanted them to be in my living room to be kind of a display case of cute little things, photo frames, all that. This TV, people are always like, Lauren, you have a ginormous TV and you don't even watch TV. Like, what is up with that? What was up with it is that I bought this during a Black Friday sale on Amazon and it was like $300. And I think that's pretty good for a TV, especially this size of a TV. I don't know, I've never bought a TV, but I feel like that's pretty good. So she is my very large TV. Then this little underneath, what is this called? TV console maybe? I have gone back and forth with this if I like this or not. This was also kind of like a last minute purchase. I just needed something and it was cheap. So I grabbed it. And again, I just kind of decorated it with like little books, little tulips. Any of these are fake. I know cats are allergic to tulips. So when you start seeing stuff like that, those are fake. Those over there are real. Like my roses and stuff. I do have fake flowers mixed in with my real flowers. I don't know if that's bad. Anyways, underneath here, this is actually like my movie drawer or like hosting area. I don't know, it's really messy in here, but these do have storage in here and I actually love keeping popcorn and candy and all of my board games right in here because I knew exactly where to go if Will was over and we wanted to have like a little movie night. And then in the other one, I keep my spare candles. People always get me candles for gifts because I run through them so quickly. So I keep my candles, my pure scents, and then my wax warmers, little tablet thingies and everything. This is probably one of my favorite things in my apartment, my bedazzled phone. I use it for my photos for my blog when I launched it, like my little contact page, and I don't even know why I bought it. Like, why do I have this in my apartment? I don't know. I've just had it. I just found it online and thought it was adorable. kitchen. I actually really like my kitchen. I thought originally that I was going to be having an island right here. That is how the photos were when I got them. So I was expecting an island, didn't have an island, which now I'm kind of glad because I feel like it would have just been way too much. But let's just go ahead and go through my kitchen. I love this little acrylic calendar, or actually it's a glass calendar, it's not acrylic. Just because I actually meal planned on this a lot. In college, I did have a meal plan through my sorority. So I didn't really cook a lot my fall semester because I always had events at my sorority house. But when I use HelloFresh or I want to like meal plan anything, I would normally put it on this calendar. Now I just use it to kind of visually see everything every morning because this is basically the first place I look because Elle's food is right here. So like I'm always just like right here in the morning. It does come with like a little double freezer. Is this a traditional? I don't know. Refrigerator. And then I also have a little decor up here too. Up here, I actually vlogged me getting these things. These are actually canvas prints from Walgreens. I paid for the design from an artist on Etsy, and I just custom put those together on canvases and put them up there. I feel like it needed some color in here. This is my stove. I have like a really cute towel from Lou & Co. I found this like little pink, what is this? A Dutch oven? Every time I say something, I'm like, maybe that's not what that name is, but like this little thing, cooker thing, and I think it's really cute. Obviously the microwave, pretty self-explanatory when you're in a kitchen. This Nugget ice machine, quite frankly, is the best thing I have in my apartment. It was very pricey, I will say. I did get it on sale, but this is the best thing I've had. It has like the little nugget ice, and I love chewing on ice. So this was a great addition. Love having it in its own little corner. Have a little pink air fryer, another little towel, and then my sink. And I did put like this little neon sign up here. I got this neon sign on Amazon or maybe TJ Maxx. I actually can't remember now. But again, at night, it's really vibey in here because I normally just have this light on, my little feather lamp, and it's just like all pink and like moody, and I really like it. Last little area of my kitchen I'm going to be showing you is my little coffee station and my baking station. This is where my Nespresso sits, and it's on like a little rotating table. It's not on a rotating table on purpose. I just kind of liked it stacked on top of each other. I have my pink NutriBullet, which was an impulse decision when I saw it in TJ Maxx because if I see anything pink, I tend just to impulsively buy it. That's how it was with the air fryer. That's how it is with my pink NutriBullet. The pink KitchenAid, however, was a very serious purchase, and she will be with me for the rest of my life. I love her. I've never named her, but I feel like maybe it's time we do that. Oh, also my dishwasher is right here. There is a lot of storage in my kitchen, but it's nothing, like I don't have a pantry. So this is, sorry, I have baby alphas like flying all in my head. This is my pantry. So there also, I mean, I guess you could put like a pantry right there, but I wasn't willing to give up my vision of that for a pantry. All my food is in here. And then everything else is just kind of like dishes, seasonings, oils, Tupperware, cups. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is messy, but this is kind of messy still. But these are like all of my cups. As you can see, it's a trend with like the pink, the white, the colorfulness. But I make small spaces work, as you can see. Okay, so now that you have seen kind of like the main event, my living room, Elle's corner, my little work area, and my kitchen, we're gonna go ahead and move back to the back of the apartment, and I'm gonna show you my room. Oh yeah, this is that little blanket thing I was telling you about. This is where Elle resides. Oh my gosh, before we go, I completely forgot to tell you about her little corner. So don't talk about this bad work job that I did in her little corner. As you can see up there, there's like a little pet cam, so I could watch her sleeping right there if I'm ever away. Say, yeah, my goodness, I'm so fuzzy. And then that is our first ever picture together. So she can look at her mama all the time. So here is what the overall of the office looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and set you up on my tripod so we can go through everything in detail. Okay, hey everyone. Welcome to my office / get ready space. Right now I am using a little ring light on my camera because as you can probably tell, there is no windows in this room. And I got told that apparently it was like a loophole. That's why, oh, also if you see these little things, these are cameras in my apartment because I have a security system. so that like senses motion and it's like all hooked up to everything. So anyway, this place does not have any windows in their rooms, and that's supposed to be illegal, but apparently the loophole is this is like the longest or like oldest, one of the oldest buildings in Tuscaloosa or something. So it wasn't a rule when this place was built, even though this was a newer addition to the building. Doesn't matter. I still don't have any windows. And that was like my number one thing that I was looking for in my new apartment was windows. And when I started touring apartments, you would be shocked how many apartments actually have rooms with no windows. And it actually sucked, and I never used this room. This is actually one of the only times that my desk and like everything has been easy access and everything, because normally I just use this room for storage or to ship out merch. This is like where my merch was like sitting for months while I was shipping it out of my apartment. So anyways, I'm gonna be going through my office and showing you all of my favorite little spots in here. Okay, so behind this door, I actually used this for more storage, as you can probably see. So I have like hats hung up on command strips right there, and then obviously I used one of those like little over the door hangers to hang all of my extra bags. This is actually one of my favorite things in my apartment, because if you're an OG, where do you recognize this from? You definitely recognize it from my college freshman year dorm. I believe it was also in my Pi-Fi room. If not, it was definitely in my bedroom. But I use this quotes when I started my YouTube channel, and it's so cute to see like where it's gone. So it says, once upon a time you were a little girl with big dreams that you promised you'd make real one day. Don't disappoint yourself. And then I also have this chalkboard calendar. I never use this, so that's why it's not done. Also right here is where I keep all of my shipping supplies. So I sell my clothes on Depop, and so I have sold over like 500 items. So this is where I keep like the packing slips, like the little thank you cards, the poly mailers, boxes, all that stuff is just in here from my little thing at TJ Maxx. And then right here, this normally isn't set up right here, but I went ahead and just put it together for y'all to see anyways. This is my pink treadmill that went viral on TikTok that had a news article about me and about it. I absolutely love it, but I haven't been able to use it because I actually lost the cord. But I really liked having this. It folds up where you're able just to store it. I normally like to store it underneath my desk or like up against this wall. This is how it normally sits right here in front of the bathroom. This bathroom has been used for storage. I think I've used this bathroom maybe once the whole entire time I have lived here. I got a 2-bedroom just because I wanted the luxury of having like a office in my house, since I do work from home so often and I was a full-time college student while living here. But like I said, the apartment was just so, like the rooms may look big, but they are really tiny, and so I was not able to store everything. So that was literally just storage. We never go in there, but the layout is the exact same as my room, which we'll be hitting in just a minute. I also have like these little drawers right here. I really like these drawers because I like to keep PR things in there. Anything like extra makeup wise or anything like that, I love keeping in those drawers. These are actually the dupe for the IKEA drawers. These are not the IKEA drawers. These were like, I think they were maybe $30 each, and I stacked them on top of each other. I don't know how safe that is. Hey, hello. Yeah, something about this room is you can hear anyone walking, like outside right there, especially like if they have heels. Anyways, I stacked these 2 things up from Michael's. Next, we're moving on to one of my favorite places in my house is my little getting ready area. I actually did keep this area pretty clean because I do love using this area to get ready. This is the impressions mirror, which are actually kind of expensive, but I found mine at TJ Maxx. This is my vision board that I made. If you want to know more about my vision boards and how I made mine, I actually made a full video on how I made mine and kind of going through everything. And then yeah, this is just a basic vanity. It has one little drawer right here. This was really cheap because I knew I wasn't going to be keeping it for very long. I was just going to have it for a couple of years. So this is just where all of my makeup is. And then this little corner is so cute. Y'all know my favorite color is pink, obviously, and I absolutely love this little corner. I got this coat rack on Amazon, and I think it turned out so cute. I love putting all of like my little frilly extra little pink dresses that I love wearing. A lot of these were worn for either like pageants or semi-formal, but anytime I got something in the mail that was like pink or white or really sparkly, I would always just like put it on here. And the little coat hangers are either pearls or gold. So you can see, I got these at TJ Maxx too. I am like a TJ Maxx like connoisseur. I thrive in a TJ Maxx, but this is so cute. And then this is also where I love keeping like my beaded bags. This was part of my collection with the tiny closet, which we may be having a collection part 2 coming up. Keep your eyes out for that. Just like a bunch of like different fun bags, my little cowgirl hat, and then my office space that I never used. Actually, I really like this desk. This desk is not coming with me to my next apartment because obviously it's going to be way too small for that. But I am putting this in storage because this was literally like the best big desk anyone could literally ever ask for. It has so much storage, like all through. This is kind of messy. Just don't mind that. But all of my details on my desk are literally like so cute. Hold on, I'll bring you back down here. That's better. Okay, so I have my iMac, and Will makes fun of me all the time because I've used this iMac, I think maybe 3 times. I locked myself out of it. I could not figure out my password, and then Apple wouldn't help me get back into it. So it took a moment to remember the password. I know what you're thinking. I have hopes that I'm going to be using this more now that I'm out of college. I haven't yet, but I am going to when I move into my new apartment. This is going to be like my work computer because my laptop is struggling, and it was just easier when I was in college to have my laptop just like portable. Like a lot of the time I would be editing on campus or in the middle of class, and so I would need everything on my laptop. I never really needed anything on this. I also have like those fun little books over there with my play button for 100K. That microphone was when I was going to start a podcast. Never happened. Oh, this is one of my favorite little things in my office. I custom made this on Etsy. It's just the quote that I based my channel on. Baby girl, I just went for it. And this is where I print out all the labels for my Depop or merch or anything. And then someone sent this to me in my P.O Box, so I had to use it. I don't really know what these things are called. Papas, I don't know. But it's Elwood's. It's like right when she arrives to Harvard and she has like Bruiser. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. She kind of falls over sometimes, but she's cute. And then actually right here, right behind me is Elle's litter robot, and it's one of the best investments I've ever made as a cat mom. It's very discreet. It's just in the corner. It cleans itself. Since my apartment is really small and this room is right where you enter, one of my biggest fears was like having my apartment smell like cat and like cat litter. And everyone who comes in says that my apartment smells so good and they can't even smell Elle or like the cat litter or anything. And then in here, this is another closet. This is where I kept like leather and jean jackets, hoodies, sweatshirts. And then I also have a bookcase in there that I kept like my Cricut and art supplies because I always had to be making stuff for my sorority and stuff. And then up top, I kept all of like my party outfits for my swaps and date parties and things. It's really messy right now, so we're not going in there. But it also, this apartment didn't come with closet doors. So we had to get curtains. Which I actually don't hate the curtains. I think they're kind of cute. But yeah, one thing to keep in mind if you're wanting to move in here. Welcome to the entryway of my bedroom. So since this room doesn't have a window, I do have to use my ring lights. But anyways, this is the entryway of my little room. Obviously we have to have the Cornelia Streets. She's my baby. I love her. And then this one was in, I think this was also in my college dorm in my sorority house, I believe. But it says you're like really pretty for Mean Girls. But let's go ahead and come on in to my bedroom. So right when you walk in, my closet is right here. So obviously the closet doors, they're non-existent. So we did have to get curtains, but I'll show you my closet in just a minute. It is still kind of messy, but I did put in this like extra storage right here because I didn't have enough room for my clothes. So I do have these. This isn't my favorite part of my room, but I guess it has to be shown. Also, my Hatch alarm clock, which I'm doing a giveaway for you guys. I don't know what platform I'm doing it on yet, but it includes a Hatch alarm clock. And then I got these like little things. What are these called? Cat whiskers, cat tails, maybe none of the above. But I really like these. It's in a vase just to add some height because these ceilings are so high. And then right here, baby Elle has decided to join us. Hello. You want to get up on your bed? So this right here, I found at HomeGoods and I couldn't pass it up. It was damaged, so like the top doesn't close properly, but I got it for like 20 bucks or something. And inside, I keep my boots. These aren't all my boots, but they are most of my boots. So this was like a really easy way to kind of keep it out of the way and still be really cute right here. And then we make it to my closet. So the closets here are pretty small. For perspective, this closet was the size of my freshman year dorm closet. So I've had to, y'all know I just have too many clothes. Y'all know this about me. I can't talk about it. Anyways, I do have like this storage up here, and then these are obviously most of my clothes. These are not all of my clothes. I have had to cut back on shopping on clothes because I can't help myself, obviously. And then right here I put in like this little shoe organizer to kind of make it a little bit easier because all down here is full of shoes as well. You can kind of see, got rain boots, regular boots, heels, tennis shoes, all that stuff down there. Y'all better not come for me and the amount of clothes I have. So then we come into the area that y'all all know and love is this little area. This is where I spent most of my days filming my videos. If I did like a little sit down video or get ready with me video, it was always right here in front of my neon sign. Get questions all the time on that neon sign, and I actually had it custom made when I moved into my apartment, which honestly that was supposed to be in my office, but I kind of just switched it all around and I really, really like this one. I've gone through several comforters. I cannot find a good comforter that can last in the washer machine, and I'm not about to take a comforter to the dry cleaner. I'm just telling you that that's where I draw the line. So this one is from Amazon. I really like just like white bedding. I have like baby pink sheets on it. Always have like a little blanket right here. I don't even know like if you can really see that. And then baby Elle's unicorn bed is always over there. She always sleeps right next to my face. How we sleep is her unicorn bed is right here facing me, and then I sleep closest to the wall because that's like where I feel safest. But she always just like sits there and she'll sleep like literally right next to my face. Then over here is my bookshelf, and I have shown this a little bit. I feel like I've shown it more on TikTok than anything else, but this, I don't even know why I bought this, to be honest. I don't think it was supposed to turn out to be like a little knickknack, like bookshelf. I don't really, like I said, I don't really know, but this is what I've turned it into. It's like a little knickknack, cutie, little bookshelf. I got this on Amazon, and I get a ton of questions on this video camera, and this is part of the security system. So if you've been noticing the cameras all around, I've been kind of saying it like censors motion, and like anyway, it's all the security thing. Anywhoosies. So we have like some purses, my perfume, some sunglasses. This is my little Pi-Fi Zap photo album, and like literally look at the throwback. Look at these throwback pictures. Like, I literally can't. And, like, they just go on and on and on. We're up to Halloween. I need to order the other ones. But I put together, like, this little book, and I like keeping it up here. Oh, and I also have my jewelry down here. Okay, right here. These are literally the best things ever. So, they stack on top of each other, and they hold my earrings. You know, I always be having some big earrings in. And these help me see everything and keep them all organized so, like, they don't get lost. And then this is just, like, a bunch of random belts. Like, literally, this is just full of random things. This is my side table. Nothing too special about her. But here she's, oh wait, there is something special about her. Hold on. This is my golden squirrel. I got this, I think for Christmas or my birthday, one or the other, from Will's sister. And I swear to God, this is my favorite thing in my apartment. Like, he's just so cute. I literally love him. Then this is my little dresser area. I did want to mention, this is also the wallpaper right here. This is the same wallpaper that I use in my living room for like that little bar cart area. Will's and mine's relationship was tested when we put this up. If you really want to know how long you're going to last with someone, put wallpaper up with them. Anyways, I really hope this doesn't damage my wall when I take it down. This is more jewelry, some belts, jewelry box, chaotic jewelry. These were so popular for some reason, so I bought 2 of them, or actually I think I have 3 of them. I never bought candlesticks to put in them, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's go ahead and head on to my bathroom, which is right over here. Welcome. Oh, this is the back of my bedroom door, and I do have like little purses on the back of it. There's more purses back here. I'm always finding a way to store things in a small, tight space. Okay, the bathroom is really cramped. I've always wanted to have like a bigger bathroom so I can like film more in the bathroom, like get ready with me and stuff, but it's just not possible with this bathroom. But I'm just gonna be going through kind of everything. This literally is my favorite part of my bathroom. It's this shower curtain. I think it's so cute. Again, I'll link everything that I can down below for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. If I don't link it, it's probably because I either bought it secondhand or I got it at TJ Maxx. But the shower also is really nice in here. This is my added shower head. I bought that on Amazon. I don't know where the actual shower head is. I probably need to find that. But it has like these built-in like little shelves, a full bathtub, so I love taking baths in there. I added this over the toilet organizer because I needed more space for more junk. Literally, I don't know how I am this high maintenance, but I am. This honestly is like one of the best investments I could have made for this small bathroom. Just a little bit of decor, and then also on the side of this, you can probably kind of see it sticking out. I have a command hook, and I put my towel right there to save on more space because I didn't just want it right over here. Right here are decor towels. So this is, oh my gosh. Will didn't know what a decor towel was until he started dating me, and I changed these out normally. He didn't know what like a decor towel was. Like, don't use this. Don't use this. And he would always use the decor towels. And I was like, they're decor. I digress. Anyways, this was painted for me from Maddie. It's like Gals in Glasses. Girls in Glasses, Gals in Glasses. She's super duper talented. These are really popular in Tuscaloosa. Like, everyone has these paintings, and she painted it for me. So I put it in my bathroom. I think it's just so cute, and it just adds to like the whole aesthetic. And then bringing it back right here, this is like just the sink area. You don't have a lot of sink space. This is what you're working with, so that's why I had to add a little bit of extra storage. Also, down here is where I keep my extra towels in like this little bin, and it also helps keep the door open. Something fun I did add to this bathroom is these like little vanity lights, because without them it just looks so weird. Okay, so the lights are on right now, but like, okay, vanity lights and then like no vanity lights. It makes me feel like a Hollywood star. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my apartment tour. Let me know your favorite part of the tour, or like your favorite room, just something that you really loved about this tour. I would have to say one of my favorite spots, like I've said so many times, is that gallery wall out there. It always is so eye-catching when I have guests over. That's like one of the first things they see when they walk in, and I think it's just so cute. That is something I want to be implementing in my next apartment, is hopefully having space for a gallery wall, even if it's just like a little small one, just like 4 or 5 pictures. I think that it would be adorable. And if you're one of those people who actually waited 2 years, this is my sincerest apologies, and I love you so much. If you've made it to this part of the video, also with your little favorite part of the apartment, go ahead and comment down with the little house emoji. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to join the family, you can click that subscribe button also. I love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye! 'Cause you know that I'm already